Alright, we are back with game 2 of the match between the Iron Rusty and ptoil in the Super Metroid multi-category tournament. This race will be GT Classic. The previous race was GT Max, so we're going for a day of opposites here.
Yeah, so the previous category was grab no items or as few items as possible, beat or use the golden chorizo code to get lots of items and go and collect everything we can. This category is just get to golden chorizo as fast as we can, use the GT code to get some items, and then beat the game from there as fast as we can. So this category is basically like somewhat low percent, but not quite as bad as GT Max at first, and then we get to GT. And then it's just a boss rush from there until Turian.
Yeah, the only dangerous stuff we have to go past is the stuff in Lava Dive and Lower Norfair. So there's less stuff to kill you while you have very little equipment. And since you're allowed to pick up E-tanks, you don't feel as threatened.
Yeah, there's also more opportunities for route variation, depending on what safeties the runners decide to pick up or not pick up before lava dive.
Yeah, Samus does not quite fit into the Metroid's canister there. Just sticks out a little bit. Basically synced in Ridley, so see how this escape goes.
That was a cool D boost.
34-13. Pito running into that steam timing. I swear they timed the steam to match up with the amount of time that it takes you to fall down to the platform and jump back up. Like, I feel like they
Dear Force
planned
was
that if you get hit
Dear Force
again.
was evil with series.
Like, whenever I take a steam hit in the stairs room, I have to wait for the next cycle before I can jump back up so that I don't take another hit.
The other spot where I have that is the spark in wrecked ship in the attic. If you're trying to do attic spark and you miss it because you bonk into the spark that drops down from the ceiling, then
Yep,
you go back up and you short charge to try to do it again, then the timing is exactly perfect. So you take a hit from the same spark again.
yep. That one, there's at least some RNG to it. I feel like the Steam has zero RNG in Series Elevator Room.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that Steam specifically. I know that a lot of Steam in the game is RNG, but I don't know. I feel like that one doesn't give me trouble if I don't mess up the movement, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's too regular for me to think there's RNG in that room. Like, it's only when I make a mistake that I get a Steam, and when I do, I can repeat the cycle and hit the same Steam over and over. Same morph ball colors as last time, I believe.
Oh wow.
So that's some serious luck there.
Runners standing by their morph ball colors.
So last time we saw ptoil gradually pull ahead through cleaner movement over the course of the race. Uh, this one is shorter, but we could see the same here. Rusty got a lead off of that moonfall and better series escape, but ptoil is eating away at that lead right now.
Yeah, we will see how that goes. It could also change if Rusty's practiced this category more than ptoil has, for example, or if things in it are more similar to things Rusty has done in the past. Because yeah, a lot of people in this tournament have very different amounts of experience with the different categories. Some categories, it's like they run this is their favorite category and they run it all the time. Sometimes it's like they've never actually run this before and they're following off of a text file as they play or something like that.
Yeah. GT Classic is short enough that you can just do a couple of runs and it's set in your head and you said on the basic stretch you care about. Lava Dive, you have plenty of experience with from randomizers. Rusty miscounted his shots and got the decapitation animation.
Fortunately, this time the runners are allowed to grab Terminator E-Tank. Pito fumbled the Zila farm. Nice waiver boost there.
I think Rusty just got the rare nothing drop from the Zila.
I didn't know it could drop nothing.
It looked like he got nothing because he had 4 missiles on the elevator and then still 4 after the Zila, so. Once again, skipping charge missiles because we don't need them, and skipping charge because we don't need that either. At least we hope we don't need that, and hope Pito doesn't have a repeat of yesterday's GT Classic race. Going up to grab these power bombs early because we want to have them to go down into lower Norfair immediately. Looks like Rusty got his shot on the Ripper this time, so good backup for missing the hero shot.
He's also going to use this room to farm once again, which means that he's in a much more comfortable energy situation than ptoil is. Energy isn't too critical because we're just going to Kraid and we can grab Kraid tank, but it is nice to not be worrying about like a health bomb or worrying about dying if we miss Kraid quick kill or something like that.
Yeah. Plus, if you have more energy, you can do the lag reduction in Kraid's room, where you take some hits while Kraid is rising from the ground, and save a few seconds because the iframe's making Samus flash.
I liked that backup scree boost from Rusty.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good setup. Instead of trying to take the D-boost in the air, he has this place where he stands on the platform and takes it while he's not moving.
Yeah, ptoil's at 39 energy now, which means that he can't take a hit from those spikes or do lead reduction here.
These spikes deal 16, so
Right, he'd survive it, but he'd be in health bomb range.
yeah,
Which is not
it'd
ideal.
be a bad idea.
Nice 2+3 quick kill.
No stand up for ptoil this time.
Rusty tried to farm for, I think, a missile probably, because he's only at 2, but of course that bug never seems to give you the drop you want.
Rusty going for extra lag in this Kraid section by remaining standing instead of morphing while Kraid comes up.
Nice 4 super quick kill. ptoil had a bit of a key hunter party.
Yeah, he must not have jumped through the door. If you jump through the door, the key hunters are in different positions. Yeah, see, Rusty was too low through the door, so he's gonna have the same problem here. Oh, no. ptoil coming down here to pick up high jump. So there are two main routes for dealing with lava dive. Either you pick up high jump, or you pick up Kraid energy tank. So the high jump lava dive is much easier than the bootless lava dive. But bootless can save a few seconds, so some people go for the bootless route. This second
Looks like
energy
both
tank is
runners are
not
going.
strictly necessary, but it's good safety and it'll only cost a few seconds.
I hadn't seen that mock ball in pre-cathedral.
So, notice how ptoil is down to only one super now. He's gonna have to. He's going to want to farm back up to 5 before the green gate glitch.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to show
Although
us 4 for 4 first time.
He's gotten first try every time so far. So But that's the other thing about Green Gate Glitch. As soon as you start to get confident in it, then it breaks again. Looks like he is going for the farm. No supers the first time, 2 the second time, none the third time. This game's cruel sometimes.
RNG is great. Alright, normalized his position before running through the door so that he could get this fast entry. That reduces the energy cost of this lava dive quite a bit. I think Rusty took fewer farms to get his supers.
Rusty going for the patented just roll in LOL strat. Which is, if you don't do the bounce in, that's like the second best thing you can do. And it's way easier.
Yeah. The third way is to just run in. Rolling in and running in are about the same speed, depending on how optimal your unmorph is. Third try gate glitch for ptoil this time, so I guess his luck has run out.
Oh, we didn't turn off Spacer. Okay, good. He turned on Morph instead of Spacer. Was he going to extra climb out of here?
Yeah, ptoil almost crashed his game, so things could have gone south real fast there. Fortunately, he did have the pre-gate glitch save, so...
Yeah. Rusty through the gate glitch.
Menuing is pretty difficult in this game. There's these weird delays where sometimes it's not always checking your input. You have to hold stuff down weirdly long to actually get it to register.
The pause menu in particular is just weird all the time.
I believe if you only hold start for 1 frame, it won't actually exit the pause menu.
Yep, that's correct. It has to be held for like 3 or 4 frames or something ridiculous like that. I think the same for like the shoulder buttons to change menu screens or something like that. I don't remember.
Now we're into the easy boss rush part of the game where you're not afraid of anything killing you, you're just trying to go fast. Now it's all a matter of ledge grabs and space jumps and using that speed booster optimally.
Just movement and bosses. ptoil again going with the plasma double hit strat. And going for powerhouse. Very nice.
That eye door opens, and the last thing he sees is a super. Imagine waking up like that, and when you open your eyes and slam, super missile to your face.
Rusty's going for the Shine Spark again, and Plasma this time, changing it up a little. Nice Ridley kill from ptoil.
Rusty didn't get the spring ball through the Ridley farm room. He got the mock ball after the powerhouse.
Oh, I really had some really unlucky backwards bounces there for Rusty.
Yeah, rude boss.
2 in a row.
Likes to mess you up with the bad times.
Nice wasteland speedball there from ptoil. Oh, now he's doing the spinny thing with his tail.
Yeah, when that tail goes wild like that, it's the worst. Like, I've seen him cover the entire screen with that tail. I don't know why he decides to do it.
And Rusty almost got the wasteland speedball. Just barely bonked
Off a
the
little bit.
lip at the
So.
end.
Ptoil saving some lag frames by using a missile to open the door instead of the full beam shot.
Looks like it was missing some of the enemies around here too. I assume that's lag reduction as well.
Yep.
For the power bomb.
And there's less enemies, the power bomb takes less lag, so. Ptoil is out of Upper Norfair, and Rusty is out of Lower Norfair. Oh, almost out. It's off by 1.
That's 2 of our main bosses down, so ptoil's heading into Meridia now. Gonna take down Batoon and Dragon.
Nice Ever Spark. Short and simple. That weird moving back and forth in Morph Ball is also lag reduction because it changes the way that the snails move in the room. And for some reason, if
Right.
they're moving different, you get a little bit less lag from the power bomb.
There you can see the invisible menuing. ptoil trying to select X-ray and got grapple.
I think you hit grapple a couple times just to check to see where you are.
That makes
I
sense.
don't think that's an accident. I think you do that on purpose.
Either way, he got to X-ray in time for Batoon. Ooh. Full halfy there. Oh no!
Almost full halfway, just a little bit low.
Ooh, showing off the temp blue.
Rusty microwaving that buffoon.
Just as ptoil microwaves Dragon. Oh, nice spike suit. Rusty going for the regular half V. Just as ptoil gets the reverse half. Oh! Oh no, he lost the spike suit because he touched sand. Oh, wait.
No,
Oh, it's blue
it's
suit
not a
that you
blue
lose
suit.
from touching sand. Yep.
Also, it's not touching sand. It's sinking in sand.
Oh,
You can touch
interesting.
sand all you want as long as you don't sink.
You can't land on it, but buffer it, jump out or something, man.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh no, ptoil left Batoon too fast, and so he has to fight Batoon again. From through the wall.
Punishment for being too fast. You gotta slow down.
Yeah,
Dude.
so Batoon is a little bit funny because that wall there, it doesn't actually set Batoon's death flag until the wall is completely broken. And so if your movement is slick enough, you can get out through the top of the wall and exit the door before the wall finishes breaking. And if that happens, then when you come back in that room, Batoon will still be alive, like it just happened there. And yeah, to answer the question in chat, if you unmorph on the same frame that you take damage or the frame after, and you activate a Shine Spark exactly 10 frames later, then you will end up with a stored Shine Spark that doesn't expire. So instead of it running out after normal 3 seconds, you can use that. You can keep that Shine Spark for however long you want until you use it. So in this case, he did a short charge after killing Dragon in order to get a Shine Spark, and then he converted that into a spike suit so that he could use it to do the reverse halfie.
Yeah, the difficulty there is not using it on accident, since Shine Sparks are designed to be used really quickly and easily just by jumping. But sometimes you don't want to use it on accident, so now I have to figure out how to jump in a different way that doesn't set it off.
Yeah, some categories like Hundo or RBO, the world record routes, carry a spike suit for minutes. And it's really easy to like lose your run by just bonking a wall at a bad time and accidentally activating your Shine Spark. One last boss to microwave, and that's Fantoon.
Yeah, Pantoon oddly will disappear if you start off with the charged plasma shot. So you have to hit him with a missile first so that he starts moving around before you can microwave him.
Very nice. A little bit concerned there because he flew off screen, but it looks like
Yeah, that's normal.
killed him right as he left the screen.
If he has too much momentum, he has to fly off screen before he can slow down. It's difficult to do all of your menuing and get your shot charged before he gets up that much speed, so...
Ooh, nice fast pattern for Rusty. And very fast
no
kill
off
there.
screen. So. Rusty closed a little bit of that gap.
Meanwhile, ptoil getting those beautiful space jumps across the ocean.
I think he was going for a mock ball into the moat room so that he could spring ball across the moat.
Rusty with
Rusty
those
getting
space
the
jumps
same-
as well. Very nice.
Also, that same sort of bonk when he's trying for the mock ball.
It looks like ptoil is going to hit Golden 4 at 30:23, so we'll see what Rusty's G4 time is.
So that's like 3108. So about 40, 45 seconds apart.
Plenty of ammo for ptoil.
Yeah, unlike any percentage, you're not worried about accidentally leaving on 20 and 7. So
His
no
health
ammo
isn't
worries
full,
for you.
so that means he can't go for pauseless, but
Yeah, it's difficult to get through the hoppers without taking a hit.
oh, he gets grabbed there. So that gives Rusty some opportunity to catch up. It's not enough to close the gap, but it will make the race a little bit tighter. That's about probably a 20-25 second time loss for ptoil. Meanwhile, Rusty's entering his baby skip right now. Looks like he's setting up for the old style skip.
You know, I found a new way to ruin your baby skip attempt recently. If you use grapple on the hopper, it'll hop differently.
Oh no! Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Rusty got grabbed there by the baby during the door transition. So what that does is he now permanently has the slow movement from the baby, and the only way you can get rid of that is by going to the save station and resetting. So that's about a 40-second time loss for Rusty.
But other than getting grabbed in the door, that was a really good YOLO skip with the spring ball.
Oh, he did the spring ball skip. I didn't even.
Yeah.
I just went, oh, it's the old baby skip, and it didn't register in my mind which of the old baby skips it was. That is really impressive to even get that far with that skip.
And he didn't even do the power bomb setup that gives you a bunch of extra lag frames to make it feel less tight.
P12's back in. He's got rid of his baby slow now. Ooh, P12 takes, or Rusty's got rid of his baby slow. P12 takes a catch-up hit, but that's okay because he has reserve. And Varya, he could always not go for stand-up if he needed to, but... Zebs and Rinkas are giving Rusty some trouble. There he goes.
Zip skip is another one of those ones that works great for a while and then it breaks for a while. And it's not always reliable.
Indeed.
ptoil playing around a bit during the stand-up glitch.
It might be a setup. It might be a...
Maybe.
Because it looks like... I know the first time he definitely got a better cutscene then. Yeah, that was only 5 cries, and I think that the typical cutscene is 6 or 7. So I'm not sure if he was just playing around or if it was a setup, but it was faster.
You can also affect Mother Brains by hitting her with grapple during that. Because of course grapple does weird things to anything that moves.
Similarly to that hopper, like hitting something with grapple spends it for a frame. Alright, P12's through, or almost through the scary parts of the fight. Now he's through the scary parts of the fight. And through the entire fight, actually. Rusty, doesn't he have to take one more hit down from here?
Nope. 100 is low enough.
Gotcha.
That's one of the special things about GT Classic. You don't have to take another hit down.
Makes sense. Rusty did the space jump manip, so he should get a similar 5 cries or so from the baby.
Mother Brain is not actually vulnerable until she turns gray, so these early charge shots from Rusty, I believe, are doing nothing. ptoil missed his spark up the climb. So I had to go back for a backup.
Gets a second try though. It's easy to panic and rush that short charge because of the acid.
Yeah. Rusty was careful to move to the right side of the screen before the baby finished refilling, so it didn't get soft lock on the left.
And ptoil is finished with an official race time of 38:05. So with that, he has taken both games 1 and 2, so there will not be a game 3, and ptoil is the winner of this series. Rusty not far behind though.
Yeah, see if Rusty decides to save the animals since he's the last one headed out.
He's going for it.
He's going for the spark out, too.
Very clean animal save. No problem, Rusty. GG, well played. This was a great race to watch.
Yeah, so Rusty says that he has to run, so won't be able to join us for an interview. We'll see if ptoil is coming in.
With that, the race is finished with a race time of 40 minutes and 20 seconds. Looks like ptoil is on his way into the interview booth. Welcome, ptoil. GG, well played.
Hey, GG. Yeah, GG's to Rusty. I'd say that spring ball baby skip he went for was really awesome. He almost had it.
Yeah. He was really close, too. It was just that one last jump.
Yeah, just a little bit off and get grabbed in the door. That's why they
Very
call it
hard
the
to do.
yellow one.
Yeah, same thing as my race last night actually. When I did GT Classic then, I think I had left Potwin alive last time, but last time I decided to
yeah.
go down the sandpit. This time I was pretty sure I left Potwin alive again, but I decided to double check just for the.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. I was there last night.
It was
too.
fun. It's one of those little things that happens in this game that you don't get to see every day. So
Yeah, guess I gotta slow down a bit.
So I'm not super familiar with GT Classic routing. Is going down the sandpit faster only if you left Batoon alive?
Yeah, if Botwin's dead, which is ideal, then you want to go through Botwin, and that's the quickest way out.
That makes sense.
Yeah, easiest way to tell if you left Botwin alive is the music as you're leaving. If it changes, then you're fine, but if it still like stays on Botwin's music before you leave, then that usually means Botwin's still alive.
Oh, I didn't know that. I will keep that in mind. That's handy.
So if you're in the E-Tank hallway and you hear the Botwoon music, he's still alive behind you. All right. Wonder why that happens. Music is weird.
I think the music change would happen at the same time the death flag is set.
Yeah.
So, and the music like keeps going through the door transition and stuff like that. So if a music change happens, then it'll still change during the door transition. But if the music change doesn't happen before the room's unloaded, then so that makes sense. But yeah, I hadn't seen that before. I didn't know that. So I definitely learned a few things this race. I thought that you weren't going to be able to get reverse Affy because you landed in the sand, but Zenton taught me that that's blue suit and not spike suit.
Yeah.
And it turns out if you land on sand and you'll get a bounce the first time you land on the sand with the blue suit. And if you can get some forward momentum before you actually land again and start sinking, you can start walking across the sand after the first time. It's wild.
Any thoughts on the first race? We appreciated seeing you go 3 for 3 in first try gate glitches.
Oh yeah, I don't even know how I did that. Must have a act ROM or something. Almost thought I might go get a first try on the GT Classic race as well, but yeah, it had to end at some point.
Well, you also got a 3 on the GT Classic race, so
yeah, still not bad.
You at least continued the pattern of 3, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just glad I got 135. It's kind of sketchy. Easy to miss items.
Yeah, like Rusty did.
Yeah.
I
don't know if you were watching or listening too much on stream, but Rusty noticed in the last Metroid room, he noticed his missile count was wrong.
Yeah, I had the
was
restream up, so I saw that.
he was like one door away from the soft lock.
Yeah, he saw 310 after the Metroids dropped all their missiles on him. He's like, uh-oh, something's wrong here.
Yeah, it's a good catch.
Of course, it was the Brinstar reserve missiles and the reserve tank. So, like we were saying, the way to catch that is you check your pause screen, you look at your reserve amount in the Metroid rooms, and if you're at 700, you've got all 4 reserves. If you're at 600, you're missing a reserve tank. The reserve tanks are a lot easier to find than the missiles are. We'll have to schedule and see what else there is. So, tomorrow we've got Smellin versus Anthony. And that's at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then January 4th, we've got MM2 versus Professor School. Those are both going to be some good races. Still a fair amount left in this tournament. We're still in the group stage where we're doing a sort of round robin thing where everybody races everybody else in their group. Afterwards, we go to the bracket stage. I don't remember how many people are moving on to the bracket stage. Not my problem.
Yeah. Well, GG's again to ptoil. Any last thoughts before we sign off?
Yeah, GG's again to Rusty. It's a good race. And thanks for commentating. Good, put on a good show.
Thanks for the race. It was a fun one to watch. And thanks for the co-coms, Kaizentin.
Yep. Thanks for showing up, and I'd like to thank SpeedGaming for doing the setup work and having our stream on their channel. So that's it for us here.
Yep.
We'll see
Thank
you
you to
next
all of
mission.
you for watching, and have a good rest of your Sunday evening.